Hello, everyone. This is Professor Maloney, and today I'm going to be creating a Microsoft Word Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, and Module 4 training demonstration video. So while I said I'm going to be making it on those 4 modules, I'm not going to do all the tasks in those 4 modules. I'm going to be doing 8 tasks from Module 1 Word Training, 8 tasks from Module 2 Word Training, 8 tasks from Module 3 Word Training, and 8 tasks from Module 4 Word Training. As mentioned in class, and by the way, today will be October 30th or November the 1st, depending on which class you're in, Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday. And either way, tonight in class at 7:40 p.m., you will be taking your Windows 10 exam. And if you did a great job preparing, you will make a 100 unequivocally. So in advance, I'll give you a way to go, okay? Technically, I'm going to be playing this video before you do that exam, all right? Okay, so so with Windows 10, if you recall, there were 21 tasks. Now we're moving on to Microsoft Word starting today, again, either Monday, October 31 or Tuesday, November 1, depending on your class. And there's 126 tasks in this particular training setup, these 4 modules. So I'm going to do, like I said, 8 tasks from Module 1. Module 1 has about 55 or 56 tasks total. So I'm only doing about 1/7 of those tasks. But then Module 2 only has about 12, 13, 14 tasks, and I'm still doing 8 of them. So I'm doing more than half in Module 2's case. Module 3, I believe, is also a low number, maybe 18 or 20 or something. And I'm going to, again, still do 8. So I'm doing a big percentage of those. And then Module 4, I believe, is about 40 training tasks, and I'm doing about 8 of those. So either way, let's go ahead and show you what it's all about. All right, but remember, the class is much more difficult starting with Microsoft Word, not so much in the difficulty of the subject matter, but in how much you have to learn in such a compressed, short period of time. So the fact that you only get 3 days in class, meaning about a week and a half, to do these things, and then you're going to have your test on them. And in addition to the 4 training modules, you have to do 3 projects. I'm going to demonstrate the Module 1 project demonstration as well, either tonight. Well, that'll be most likely the first half of class on either Wednesday or Thursday, November 2 or November 3. Okay, and then you guys will only have literally, about 5, 6, or 7 days to finish all the Word trainings and all the Word projects. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on over to MindTap and go from there. So share my screen. All right, so this is for the class 2143. Remember, there's 9165, which is Monday, Wednesday. 2143 is Tuesday, Thursday. I've made 2 videos thus far in the Monday, Wednesday class, the one ending in 9165. And this is the second video I've made for what I'm calling for the 2143 class. So technically, I've made 4 videos for your classes, your B term, B mini term of CGS 1060 in the fall 2022 term. All right. So here we go. I'm going to go over to Student Start here, and then click here and go on over and launch the content. And now I'm at MindTap. And again, this is class 2143. The only difference between 2143 and 9165 is that in 2143, it's a Tuesday, Thursday class, which means for the week that I'm talking about right now, the first day, Tuesday, will be November 1st. The second day, Thursday, will be November the 3rd. Those of you in the 9165 class, meaning the Monday, Wednesday class, it's exactly the same material, exactly the same everything, other than the dates are slightly different, 1 day off. So if you're Monday, Wednesday, this particular training for Word is being demonstrated on Monday, October 31, which is Halloween. And the project demonstration will most likely be Wednesday, November 2nd. And we'll go from there. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and just demo these things here. So we're in the right spot. So I go to open up, because some of you guys have asked me, how do I, you can't find Windows 10, right? I said, it's in your Technology for Success, Computer Concepts. No. Welcome to your course. No. It's operating systems. But if you don't see it, you just open things. You'll see it then by scrolling down. See, there's 2 orange filled bubbles. So if you then don't know that Word is next, you can still click next to try it. And this one unlocks on November 10 for the Word exam. The Word exam is also due on the 10th. So that's how many days you get. The 10th, though, is a Tuesday, Thursday kind of time frame. Let's see here. November 10 is Thursday. Okay, so Thursday the 10th. So the Tuesday, Thursday class, the Word exam is on Thursday, November 10. The Monday, Wednesday class, the Word exam is Wednesday, November 9. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to demonstrate some tasks. All right, Windows 1, Module 1 SAM training in Word. Okay, so I'm going to click it. And I'll try to remember to add up all the tasks. So I'm going to click Start. And then I'm going to expand it to make it big. Okay. And there you go, 56 tasks. Remember, 21 in Windows 10 for the whole thing. So 56 just in this one module. Just in one module. I said I'd do the first 8. So create a new Word document is number 1. All right. So here, create a new Word document. Remember, we're in a virtual machine. Now this time the virtual machine is running Office 365 Pro Plus, which if you installed it to your home computer, which I asked you to do, I said that would be the best approach, then it's called Office 2019. All right. But create a new blank document. So I can right click, okay, and see what my choices are. Are they going to let me? In this case, no, they're not letting me do anything with that right click. Let me right click off screen a little bit. No. So I cannot, technically, no, it's a comment. So I can't do it from right click in this option. Okay. They do have a file menu. So let's see if they let me get in here. Remember, I tell you the first couple times you do things, you should be just experimenting, see what you can do. And then if you like doing it that way, great. If not, try another way. So I click the file menu. And then, of course, I would click the word new. And they're saying a blank document. So I click blank document. Okay. And it's done. All right. Now, just to see, I'll back up, go back to number 1. You notice it did have the check mark. And now I'll go to the Start menu. Okay. And then remember up here in the most used, Word is one of them. It's also one of them in the A through Z list right here. So I'll use the top version and just see if I can do it this way as well. So click Word. No. So in this case, see, you cannot use the Start menu. So what do you have to do? You go to File, and then you go to New. Okay. And then you go to Blank Document. All right. All right. So that was number 1. Now let's go ahead and just do it again. So it'll move me to number 2. All right. So now I'm on number 2. And remember, I shall demonstrate 8. All right. So start Word 2019. All right. So same thing. Now in this case, there's a Word document open, by the way, because the black area on the bottom of the screen is for Windows 10, which in this case now remember is Word 2019 and Office 365 Pro Plus. But they have a Word document here, so I'm just going to see if they'll let me start it this way. Again, just to try. Otherwise, it's going to be in the Start menu. So I click here, and it said that's fine. So they because it was a Word, I clicked on the Word icon, the picture on the taskbar, it worked. Okay. And by the way, remember that the lower taskbar here, what I'm now hovering on, the one that has a lot more choices, this is my computer running Windows 11. Okay. All right. So anyway, that one's done. Number 3. So they're saying, use the text insert chart in the tell me box to get help on inserting a chart. So what this one is basically saying is Word has a lot of Microsoft Office suite, the entire suite has a lot of built-in help options. Okay, so we can Google obviously inserting a chart into Word, but they want us to use a built-in tell me box. And if you look above me, right above my screen, where my cursor right now is on the instructions, Now it's on this little paragraph above it. Now it's above that little paragraph, and I'm on the Home tab. And right here, tell me what you want to do. So I'm going to click in there. That's called the Tell Me box. And they said use the text. Use the text means insert or type the text. So insert chart. Okay, but then it says to get help on inserting a chart. So I don't just enter there, because see, now there's choices. It says get help on insert chart. That's what we want. So I'm going to click this one. Okay, and then it brings up a few choices. Add or remove titles. No, they want me to use the, they want to insert a chart, period. So nothing to do with titles or adding or removing them. Nothing about adding a video. Add a chart. So that's the one they want. Click it. Done. Number 4, add the copy button to the quick access toolbar. So the quick access toolbar in Microsoft Word, and it's going to be in the same spot in all the Microsoft Office suites that we're going to be, application suites that we're going to be using while we're doing Word, and similarly in Excel as well, and Access and PowerPoint. But anyway, this thing up here on the top left side of the screen where it says Rockland Consulting Letter, but to the left, where you see this down arrow, this is to customize the quick access toolbar. So, and that means everything to the left of it is the quick access toolbar. So there's an auto save, which right now is disabled because I haven't done anything to enable it yet. The next one is just a save button. Since I might have already clicked and done something, the save button is enabled. And then this next one is an undo button, okay? And then the next one is well, in this case, it's a redo button, but we can't redo it because we haven't undone anything yet. These are the 4 items on it. So auto save is 1, save is 2, undo is 3, and redo is 4. Okay, they're what's called the quick access toolbar. You can also get to them by going into your file. Let's see, go down to options, I think. Yeah, and in options, you see right here, Word options, we would say quick access toolbar, actually right there, quick access toolbar. And now, what do they want us to do? They want us to add the copy button to the quick access toolbar. So I could have done it where I was at the beginning, okay, right here in the quick access toolbar, more commands area. But since I'm now in this one, I'll just do it from here. And by the way, the instruction set's exactly the same. So they're saying add the copy button to the quick access toolbar. Well, here's the quick access toolbar, okay? All these 4 things here are what I just described up here in the top left of the document, okay? Auto save, save, undo, and redo, right? But they're saying add the copy button. So now I'm looking here in the middle area, and I see the copy button right here. So click the copy button, and then add will move it to the quick access toolbar. So select it, and then click add. So now we have 5 things on the quick access toolbar once I hit the save or the OK button. All right, so I hit OK, and it's done. All right, that was number 4. So number 5, change the document's margins to the normal setting. Well, normal setting is another pretty easy thing to do here. But anyway, so margins. So you have to figure out, well, I'm on the Home tab. Margins aren't in the Home tab. They're not in the insert. They're not in the references. They're not in the mailings. They're not in the review. They're not in the view. If you don't know where they are, of course, you can do an observer practice, remember, for any of these things, or you can just ask me. But in any event, margins are either in design or layout is the bottom line. So I'll click design first, and they're not there. Themes are there. Okay, so I'll go to home again, and then this time I'll say, what did I just say? Home tab. I said that was design, I think. So I'll try layout, okay? And layout, you see margins are over there, okay? Again, you could have done like tell me what you want to do and do it that way, or you can Google it, obviously. But remember, this is going to be potentially a test question, right? So you got to go through all 56 tasks in Module 1 Word Training, all 56. And for sure, at least a third of them, you won't know. I mean, won't know real well anyway. So you can click Observe or Practice or Ask Me. And some of you may not know a half of them or perhaps even more. So that's why, again, you got to practice not just 2 times, maybe not even just 3 times, maybe not even 4, maybe not even 5. You may need 6 times. It depends on you. And you can write down notes as need be, but don't write 126 tasks as notes, meaning there's 126 tasks in Word. If you wrote 126 notes, the old analogy, you cannot see the trees for the forest, would enter into the equation, meaning how can I possibly find what I'm looking for? There's just too many things. So never write down everything, right? So try to get comfortable with as many of these as you can, so that perhaps 10 or 15 of them you write down, and the other 40 or 45, hopefully you know well enough by doing it 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 times. Anyway, so change the document's margins to normal. So here is layout, here's margins. So you click the margins down arrow, and they want normal. You can see right now it's on custom, because custom just above my cursor here is gray. Watch when I move my cursor. See, to the left of custom margins there, the button is gray. They want it to be normal. So I just click right here, normal, and then it will be gray. All right? All right. All right. Now, delete the words streamlining and from the first body paragraph. Well, the only difficult thing here is if you don't know, or you do know what a first body paragraph is. So it's in here, okay? And they want us to delete the word streamlining and the word and. So they want us to select these 2 words and only those 2 words, like that, and then just push the delete key. So delete the words streamlining and it says from the first body paragraph. But you see the words streamlining and the word and, they're together. When you see double quotes, you're not looking for double quotes. They're just putting in double quotes what they want you to do. So I select it, and then I just hit the delete button. Done. Number 7, type project plan at the insertion point and then press enter. Well, see, there's the insertion point just to the left of over. So you can click there if you want to. Type project with a capital P, space, plan, and then press enter. So they didn't say hit the space bar. So even though the N on plan is butted up on the O in over, that's where they want us. So they said type project space plan with 2 capital P's, PM project and PM plan. And after you finish plan, you enter. So you just follow their instructions and it's done. All right, so this will be the last one I'll do on Microsoft Word, Module 1 Word. Okay, then I'll go to the other 3 Word modules. Here they're saying show formatting marks in the document and then hide them again. Formatting marks allow you to see why there's so many spaces, if you just have a bunch of spaces, or if you have a paragraph space in between paragraphs, or if you have certain other things done. And to show your formatting marks, you have to be in the Home tab, and that's where we are automatically on this question. So we're in the Home tab, and we're looking for formatting marks, and it's this paragraph-looking thing right here. So when you hover, it just says show hide, but then if you read it, it says show paragraph marks and other hidden formatting symbols. This is especially useful for advanced layout tasks. So that's what they want me to show. So to show them, just look at this letter, okay, and now look at it once I click show. See now, where you see that the symbol that looks like up here on the ribbon, the paragraph one. So that means after that paragraph, the paragraph tag is there because we entered after it. Okay, so we entered and then we entered again. We just have a space. But anyway, these are formatting marks. And then between each word, you may not even notice, but there's dots between each word showing you the spacing that you have. Okay, and if you had more things to show, they would be there as well. So they said show the formatting marks and then hide them again. So this is module 1. This is the last one. So I just click this again to now unshow them. Done. So that is 8 tasks out of 56. All right. So I demonstrated 8 out of 56 in module 1. Now I'm just going to again get out of this and then go back to the next one. Let me do this one first. It's this one here. So the top right X. Okay. Now they're bringing me back here. If you must relaunch it and click submit to record the score. That's fine. You can always submit to record your score, or just let you go and finish it, the whole module training, and then submit it that way. But either way, I'm going to get out of it because I want to now go to module 2. So module 2. By the way, module 1, creating and modifying a flyer. Okay. Module 2, creating a research paper. A lot of you guys in college, you're in college, so you're going to be creating research papers. All right. So I go to the training. And by the way, if I want to read the ebook, click this and you can read it, but that's not graded, right? So most of you won't do it, but you could do it if you have the time and the desire. But the training is the most important thing. So I'm going to click the training. Remember, there were 56 tasks in the last one. And this one I said would be a lot less. I forget how many, but we'll see in a second. So 12. But remember, 56 plus 12 is 68. So 68 tasks, and that's only in the first 2 modules. Okay, so here they're wanting me to do things that we do in creating research papers. All right, so I'm going to blow this up to be big again. And now it's going to rest. Just my Windows 11 is on the very, very bottom. But here's where we are. So here they're saying create a 0.5 inch, in other words, a ½ inch first line indent in the first body paragraph. So where the cursor is blinking is not the first body paragraph. So in this particular case, you have to do something before you can create this indent, right? So you got to come down here. This is the first body paragraph right there. So what you've got to do is create that before that paragraph. So I'm going to click to the left of the C in Carter, but in the first body paragraph. So right here is where the cursor is blinking. Okay. Now, up here on your, just above the document, there's a ruler. Okay. And the ruler is what we use to create first line indents, hanging indents, things like that. All right. So first thing to find them is, remember, first you got to, your cursor really has to be to the left of Carter Healthcare in this first paragraph. Okay. Not the title, not the headline, heading 1 title. So, there's 3 different layouts here. It doesn't tell you, but if you hover on the very bottom one, like right there, that little square that says left indent. Well, they don't want a left indent. They want a first line. If you just slowly go up to this one, now you're on what's called a hanging indent. Well, they don't want a hanging indent. They want a first line. So there's only 1 more to go. So start in the bottom, left, go up a little tiny bit, hanging, go up a little tiny bit more, first line indent. So that's the one they want us to use. And they want it to be 0.5 inches, which means basically it's going to be right here on this thing. All right. So I'm going to click here. Then I'm going to move it down because otherwise I won't see it perfectly with like the cursor right there. I won't see it. So I'm going to be down. Now I can see if I'm on it or not. Like obviously I'm not on it there. I'm not on it here. Then I get closer, not quite. And by the way, some of the not quites will work. You just have to test it. So like right now, I'm just a here left of that where I want to be. But that's enough. Oh, wait, you know what? Sorry. They said ½ inch. So it's actually this one right here. Okay, right. I'll purposefully do it here, even though I'm not quite on it, because I want you to see how hard or easy it is, depending on you when you're using your mouse or your trackpad. So I'm going to let go here, but technically I'm not quite on that, but I'm very, very, very close. So let's see if they take it. Yeah, they did. All right, so they took that. All right. So you can again go back and test things like that, right? So if I go back to this one again, and then I come over here again, so we know it's the same instruction, but I want to just play now. How much to the left can I be? That's on it right there. Let me again go down lower. Okay. So right there, I'm on it. All right. But if I go way over here, that's way off it, but let's see if they take it. Nope. See, in that case, they said task incorrect. Because this line, the little darker midline between this stuff over here and the number 1, the midpoint is obviously the 0.5 inch, meaning ½ inch. Because this is 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, etc. Okay, so I want to be right on that sort of bigger line and with the top button here. So this one here, drag it over, release it right there, which is on it. And oh, yeehaw. First line. All right. Indent, first line indent, go up on this thing here. Okay, see it says first line, click to drag, but bring the mouse down. It didn't that time, but now, so the mouse is way down, the cursor is way down here, but it's easier to see the line that way. And right there is definitely right on it. Yeah. So now you have to play and say, all right, so you might have to be a here to the right. The first time I was a here to the right, meaning right there, that's a here to the right. And now it's not taking it, period. What in the heck is going on? 0.5 inch first line indent. I'm right on it. First line, click it, drag it. For sure, this is halfway. For sure, that's halfway. I mean, that is on it. Wow. All right, so we'll have to do practice to verify it. What's going on? It worked the first time.
First line indent. When you want to indent only the first line from the left margin, click in the first body paragraph.
So the reason it didn't work those times is, remember, the default always puts the cursor right here at the title area, and I had to click here. I didn't click it the second, third, or fourth time. So let me just get out of this, do it again, show you what I did wrong. So see where the cursor is? It's up here. To the left is C and Carter, but on the heading 1 area. And what I did was just, I didn't move it to here, which is where it needs to be. So no matter how good I am now, which it would, other than clicking it there. So click it and drag it. I'm right on a half. I promise you, I'm right on it. But it's not going to take it because I didn't move my cursor. So again, first thing, move the cursor right there, because it says create a 1/2 inch first line indent in the first body paragraph. Now that I'm there, it'll let me be way off. I know it will. I mean, I don't know how much, but way off. So again, I'll move it. But right there is pretty far off. I mean, it's maybe a 32nd of an inch. You may not think of that as a lot, but it's definitely way off. And it took it, okay? And if I go back now one last time, because again, when I was redoing it, I just kept, see again, look where the cursor is. So remember, if it's on the test, you got to move it down here. And now I'm going to try to go a little bit more than half, again, on purpose, basically seeing how precise I have to be when I move it, all right? So right there, that's quite a bit past half, but I think it'll probably still take it. And it did, okay? All right, so that's number 1 in module 2. All right, number 2, modify the footnote text style to use 12-point text, double line spacing, and a first line indent. All right, first line indent yet again. All right, so the first thing is, well, where's our footnotes? Well, right here, there are figures. They're not footnotes. These things down here are called footnotes, all right? So if you right-click on this one, telemedicine as part of the training division, just right-click, and then you want to modify the style. So go into style, okay? And then you want to use 12-point text. So right now you can see we're on 10-point for the text, okay? So we want that to be 12. So I'm going to click modify, all right? And now over here is where I modify. So the 10 will become a 12. So that part's done. And then they said double line spacing. So line spacing is down here. This one is like single line. This is probably 1.5 lines, and this is probably double line. So I'm going to guess it's this one. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely double, because you can see there's quite a bit of space between. All right. And actually down here, if you look, it says 12-point now, and it also says double space now. So let me click again over here. Yeah, that's single. And here, 1.5. You might say, how come it's not marking you wrong, Professor? You said you can't misclick. Well, I wouldn't be misclicking until I click this OK button. Okay, or the format button, which is where I really need to go next. So because I haven't committed to it, it's just showing what's here. So I'm on 1.5. I want to get back to 2. So double line spacing, yes. 12-point, yes. And now I have to say format, because now they want me to go back and do the first line indent again. You can't do the first line indent from here. So format, okay. And then it's a paragraph property to do indents. So paragraph. And now here's the indentations. That's what we want. We don't want left. We don't want right. We want a first line. So a special, down arrow, first line. And then, so they're not telling us how much. That's okay, because they're not telling us. So that's fine. So we've done a first line, and we've done the double, and we've done the 12-point. So if I click OK, now it goes back to where I was before, and this is where I have to click the OK to commit to what I've done. That's why, again, it wasn't marked wrong. So OK, and then apply. So this one, you got 3 different buttons to click after you do it, and before you finish it, you got to go to the second button. So there's about 4 buttons all told that you're doing. So apply, done. All right, that was number 2. Number 3. Okay. Actually, let me do number 2 again, and I don't want this to go crazily long, but just to show you this one more time. All right, so I'm going to right-click on the footnote style. So footnotes are here. figures are here. So this is figure style. This is footnote style. So right click on this thing and I want to go to style. And then from style, I want to modify the style. From modify, I want to make it 12 point. And I also want double line spacing. If you hover here, it may or may not. I don't know why it's not showing what it is now. But either way, I said double is this one here. And if you look down here, it's saying single space, it's saying 12 point, which is right, but it's saying single space. So just move this one, 1.5 line spacing. So you can do it that way. This one, double. So now that's right. But instead of doing OK, which would bring me backwards without having formatted, I must click format first. And the format is because I need to do the first line indent. So format, and it's a paragraph feature of formatting, and it's a special indentation. So you click the special and first line, and they're just arbitrarily saying it'll be indented 1/2 inch. All right. So OK, OK, apply. All right. Number 3. And as always, I'll have to do the observe or practice probably 1 or 2 times, or otherwise I'll just do them 1 or 2 times, but out of all 32, not out of just any of them. All right, so change the footnote numbering to use the ABC. All right, so footnote. All right, because we're doing things here in references, which are research papers, we have to do these officially. So I don't go into my paragraph tab here and go into this and then just change something, because it's got to agree. It doesn't say right here, but remember when I hovered on, when I went to module 2 in the left navigation pane at MindTap, it said that it's creating research papers or something with research papers, right? So research means it's in references. So you just know that as a trick. So in references, all right, now I want to change the footnote. Well, let's see where, here's footnote. So show me everything in footnote, which is this, let me move this. So this down arrow right here, just to the right of footnote, this will just give you more footnote choices. So click footnotes, okay? And now we want the footnote numbering. Here is number format. It's 1, 2, 3. You see down here, it's 1 and 2. We want it to be ABC, small ABC. So this one, small ABC, and apply. Done. That's number 3. All right, number 4. In the blank paragraph at the end of the document, insert a works cited list using the bibliography gallery. Right, so there's no text here. There's nothing on this document. So where we are is the bottom of the document. There's nothing. There's nothing above it, nothing below it. Well, there is something above it, but it said at the end of the document. So the end is here. It's not showing more unless I hit the enter key to make it bigger, but you can't do that because they're telling you this is the end basically by being here. So it's research papers. So again, we go to references, okay? Now they're saying in the blank paragraph and insert a works cited list. So works cited are in this citations and bibliography area, and they're telling us bibliography. So we click the bibliography down arrow, okay? And they want it to be works cited. So they don't want it to be bibliography. They don't want it to be references. They want it to be this one. So we click works cited. Done. Number 5. I'm in the same spot. What's going on? Okay, this is without a different thing. All right, so insert a built-in bibliography. So we're in the very same spot. As a matter of fact, I don't know if works cited was there before, but that doesn't matter. But this is, again, the bottom, though. Okay. It's a whole bunch of pages up here. Okay, so now there's some things there, but we are at the bottom of the document. There's nothing below this, okay, at the end of the document. So that's where we are. So again, references. And now they want us to insert a built-in bibliography, but without a pre-formatted heading. So in this case, again, we do the bibliography down arrow. So these are pre-built, pre-formatted. This is pre-formatted. This is pre-formatted. But they say insert a built-in bibliography. Well, right here, this is not pre-formatted. So insert the bibliography. Done. Number 6. Create a 0.2 inch hanging indent in the first bulleted paragraph in the document. So like the last, well, one of the ones that I've done thus far, the cursor in this case is in the wrong spot, just like it was in one of the other ones. Sometimes they're in the right spot. Sometimes they're purposefully though in the wrong spot. You have to know what you're doing. So they're saying in the first bulleted paragraph. Well, bulleted paragraphs are the ones that have these black circular dots. So this is the first one. So I'm going to click just to the left of account manager. So I'm now in the first bulleted paragraph, and they want me to create a indent, a hanging indent though. So remember, the bottom one is left. The top one we just did a while ago is first line. The one in the middle is hanging. So hanging, and I only want it to be 0.2. I think 0.2, we're going to go right on that second line. Not sure. If not, it'll be the first line, but I'll try the second line first. Okay, right here. Done. All right. All right. 2 more for module 2 training. Update the bibliography. So this is called a bibliography page. And in Word, you'll find, if you don't know this feature yet, in your college and your university life, please, please, this is so important for it. So you need to work real hard to understand this, so that when your professors ask you to write a reference paper using the works cited style, or the bibliography style, or a non-pre-formatted style, whatever they ask you to do, you can get to it. But if you click on this thing here, this is the actual works cited that was done with the built-in references tool. That's why this thing here is like a picture. You see, I'm clicking, but you see all this stuff around it. All right. And what do they want me to do? Update the bibliography. Well, here's update. So just click update. Boom, done. Number 8. Delete the Lee Dana source from the current document only. So when it's Lee, comma, Dana, that means Lee is the surname, Dana is the first name, but they want us to just delete that source. So where are sources? Again, it's references. We're on the references area for this particular training. So task instructions, delete. So now we have to go to wherever our resources are. Sources. So here's manage sources. Click manage sources. All right. Put this right there. Okay. Delete the Lee, well, the Dana Lee. So here is Dana Lee. Doesn't have a check mark. I don't know if that's why they don't want it deleted, but either way, click on it. And once you click it, then you get these choices. We want to delete it. Okay. Now it was done. Oh, then there's a close button. Okay. So we did it, and then we click close. Done. So that's the end for me of module 2 training. But in this case, I literally did 8 of the 12 for you. Okay, so there's only 4 to go. Anyway, so that's that one. So I'm going to get out of that one. I'm going to close that. And now I'm going to move on to module 3. Module 3 training. Okay. Oh, I meant to hover to see what that one was doing. But, either way, I can't do it now. But module 3 is obviously a different section of training in Word. All right, so see if we can figure it out by when we're working on it. So again, I'll make this bigger. And this one will have a lot more again. All right, 43. So remember, there was 56, and then I think 12. So 56 and 12 was 68. 68 and 40 is 108. And 108 plus 3 is 111. Remember, Windows 10, there was 21. We're now at 111. And I told you there's 126 in Word. That means there's going to be 15 on the 4th module training, right? All right. So over here, in the space between the in the news, so there's in the news, and the body text, here's the body text, insert a star points shape. Okay, so see, where the cursor is blinking here is between in the news and the body paragraphs. So based on that, this is where we want to be. All right, so what do they want us to do? So in other words, we don't have to move this time. Insert. So when they have an insert word, you click the word insert. So here's insert. And they're saying shapes. So you're looking for shapes. Here's shapes. Okay, move this over here now. So insert, they're telling us a star 10-point shape. So I'm looking for star, 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 star. Here, stars and banners. Okay, stars and banners. So stars there. And they want it to be row 1, option 8. So row 1 in stars is this first row. And they want option 8. So option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4, option 5, option 6, option 7, option 8. Hover, star 10 point. Go back over here, star 10 point. So that is it. And that was this one, I think. Hover again. Yeah, star 10 points. All right, so click that. Oh yeah. Okay. Now, so if it didn't finish, there's something else to do. And you see this little um, the thin black plus sign kind of thing? That means I'm going to be like doing something. I'm going to click and do something. So they want me to, oh, wait, I'm sorry. All right, so I clicked insert and then I clicked shapes. And in shapes, I went down to stars and came over to this one here. And once I click it, now it's in my cursor here. So I'm going to be, when I click over here, it's going to go in. So I'm going to just see if I can just like literally click right here and make it whatever. Because they're saying make the shape approximately as wide as the image. So I'm guessing they'd want me to come over here to where the word in begins and end it more or less where the S on news is. Actually, I'll just do it that way. All right. So I'm going to come over here to the left, just click and drag to the right. I won't make the shape any certain height, but that looks more or less on the, not quite on the I and in, but it's close. And perhaps a hair over the S in news. But when I release, let's see, yeah, then it resized it, but it took it. So they're saying that was fine. So it doesn't have to be perfect, right? All right. And I have not done a practice or observe yet. I mean, I started to, but I didn't do it. So I still can do one of those for one or so of those for you guys if need be. Delete the Rockland Consulting text box at the beginning of the letter. All right. So in this case, they want us to delete a text box. Well, this is the text box, okay? But these you got to be careful on too. Everything you got to be careful on. Like if I click right now, I'm in the text box. So if I delete right now, all it's going to do is delete the letter L. Like if I delete right here, I do this and I click delete, it I assume would be wrong because that's not deleting the text box. It's deleting the text. So I'll hit delete thinking it'll be wrong. Yeah, and it's wrong, right? So what you've got to do, instead of clicking in it, you got to click on it. Let me get out of it so you guys can see. All right. So when you want to click on a text box, you click on one of the lines. This is a line. This is a line. This is a line. This is a line. This is not a line. Okay. So click anywhere like that. And then you see it's got these 3 circles on the left side, 3 on the right side, and 1 up and down in the middle. And if you then click delete, that selected the text box, and now you just delete it. All right. Number 3. Rotate the arrow so that it has a rotation of 0 degrees. All right, so when you want to do things with objects, okay, objects, you click on the object, so click, and then when you do so, you're going to get other tools on it. It's called Drawing Tools Format. Watch when I click off of that. Look for the words Drawing Tools and Format to the right of you. They won't be there. Okay, see, I'm not selected on the arrow now. See, there's no format and no drawing tools. Okay, click on it and then look up here again and you'll see drawing format and drawing tools or whatever. Drawing tools format. So click format. Now they're saying rotate the arrow. So there's the arrow and they want me to rotate it so that it has a rotation of 0 degrees. So I definitely want format, and probably I got to look for, let's see, rotation, rotation. Position maybe? No. Bring forward, set back, selection pane. No. Rotation. Oh, rotate right here, stupid. All right, rotate. So click the down arrow. They want 0 degrees. So they don't want right 90. They don't want left 90. They don't want flip vertical. They probably actually want flip horizontal, but that's not saying 0 degrees, so I wouldn't trust it. Actually, I'll trust it this way just to try. But if it's not right, it is really right, but it's not the way they wanted us to. They probably want us down here, but I'll try the flip horizontal. Yeah, no good. All right, so again, format over here in the rotate, and now I'll say more rotation object. And first, again, you got to click the, in this case, the shape, right? And then click the format option, format tab on the new drawing tools option. And then click rotate, more rotation option. See this one, there's a few steps, and a couple others, there were a few steps in this. So, and then we're looking for, again, rotate. So here's the rotate. That's width, that's height, that's scale. Rotate. They don't want it to rotate 19 degrees. They want it to be 0. So just click that, select that, that typing and just type 0. Okay, 0 and OK. Done. Okay. All right, wrap text around the picture using square text wrapping. Well, this is a pretty easy one. So you click on the picture. When you click, again, it could be a shape, but in this case, picture, let's just say. So there's the picture. Then you click this stuff here, which is layout options, okay? And they want us to use square text wrapping. And they're even telling us first column, first row of the with text. So here's with text. First column is this one. First row is this one. So first column, first row is the first choice. Done. All right. I think I'm going a little bit too slow. This may take hours, but anyway, let me keep going. Let's see that. Oh wait, no, I'm on 5 now, right? Yeah. So this is one I'm on. Okay. Select the 3 pictures and align them using align top, and then distribute horizontally and use align selected objects. A lot of stuff. So click the first picture, hold your shift key down, click the second picture, hold your shift key down, click the third picture. You might have been able to do it with the control key too, but if this doesn't work, I'll go back to the control key. All right, so I selected those 3 and then align them using align top and distribute horizontally, use align selected objects. Now, I think we actually have to use align objects first because we're doing the other things are specific. So I think, so what we want here again is format. So I'm in format, remember picture tools because I clicked on the pictures. So this is only a choice because I clicked on these pictures. All right, align. Align on the right. So they want us to align top. That's a choice. Distribute horizontally. That's a choice. Align selected. This is a choice. I think this is the first choice though, because what we're doing is really aligning the objects, and then we're going to align them to the top and align them, distribute them horizontally, meaning between each one. So I'm going to say align selected C. Didn't say it's right or wrong, but I think that means it's right. All right. So then, let's see, I did. So now the same thing. Still, they're all selected, but now I've done the align selected, meaning now the next things will do that actual alignment. So click the align again, and now the first choice was align top. So align top. Okay, see now moved up to the top. So all 3 at the top, but you can see distribute horizontally is going to obviously then make it evenly spaced between all 3, but they're all the same height right now. So then align again, distribute horizontally, and be careful on that. So horizontally is left to right, vertically is up and down. So in this case, you can see it's, well, hopefully you'll understand that's horizontal, and we want to now say distribute horizontally. Done. All right, that's number 5. All right, so number 6 in module 3. Apply the shape style to the arrow. So again, we're doing something to the arrow, so click on it. When we do that, then we got the format choices. So drawing tools, click format. Now, they want us to apply the shape style. Here's shape styles. So apply the shape style moderate effects. Down arrow to see if the style's that way. And they're saying it's the 3rd column, 5th row of the shape style gallery. Shape style. This may not be the right one then. 3rd column. 1 column, 2 column. This is the 3rd column right here. And they want 5th row. So that's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. So is it light 1 outline? It's no, orange accent 2. All right, so it's not that one. So get out of that, okay? Because I didn't commit to it again by clicking a choice within it, that was okay. So let's see. So again, click on our on the arrow, and then format. Here is shape styles. So they're saying shape styles. That's shape fill. That's shape outline. Shape outline. And shape effects. I mean, to me, I think I went to shape styles. Let me go again. No, it's not going to be waiting. No. It's got to be in this shape outline here. Wait, where's my, oh man, my thing went. My instructions went. So I'm going to have to get out of it. What the heck happened? Try again, yeah. I want to, okay, so, but the instructions aren't there. Great. All right, anyway, I'm on number 6. I'm going to get out of this one, come back to it. I think there's a problem there. Let's see, out. I'll come back. Now here, though, I'm going to say start again because I didn't do the 8 that I said I would do. So make it big. Let's see. Okay, I'm still on number 6 because I didn't do it. It might be wrong. Yeah, it's wrong because I didn't finish it. So, but now I have my instructions again. All right, so apply the shape style. So again, you click here. For sure, that's right. Shape style. So now in format, what's going on in here? Format. Okay. Now shape styles. It says we're in shape styles. Maybe in shape effects. Did I try that one? No, shape styles. No, it's not there. It's gotta be in this thing. No, it's not that thing. Dang it. I don't think so anyway. Oh, you know what? Let's just do let's do a practice in this one. Practice. So remind me that, I'll try to remember, but okay, so practice.
You can add a pre-designed set of formats and effects to a shape or text box by applying a shape style.
Okay.
Click the shape to select it.
Click.
Click the Drawing Tools Format tab.
I definitely did that.
In the Shape Styles group, click the More button.
I think I did that, but you know what? I may have done one that was to the right of it. So this one, shape styles, immediately under those 3. I'll try to remember that.
Word displays the Shape
Okay.
Styles gallery.
Okay. Okay.
Click the Moderate Effect Orange Accent 2 style. Third column, 5th row of the Shape Style.
Okay.
Word applies a style to the shape, which changes its fill color and adds an outline and bevel.
Okay. So now let's try apply. If you don't know it, obviously you can then do it again. All right. So shape style. So click again on the picture. Always click on the picture, the shape, whatever it is, and then you're going to get the drawing tools or something, and then click format. So I'm not going to do this shape styles. It's this one. I thought I did this one, but maybe I didn't. Apply the shape style moderate effects orange accent 2. So third column, 5th row. So third column is column 1, column 2. Column 3 is this one. So going to the 5th row. So 1, 2 row, 3 row, 4 row, 5 row. There we go. Moderate effect orange accent 2. Okay, so that's that. All right. All right. Finally, number 7. Add a 3-point outline to the arrow shape. 3-point outline to the arrow shape using the orange accent 2 color. First row of the themes. Well, again, either way. So there's the shape. So click it. Now I want to format the shape. 3-point outline using outline. So here I'm in the format. Add that using the orange yada 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 yada. But what am I doing to it? Add a 3-point outline. So let's see. Here's an outline, text outline. Add a 3-point. Here would be weight. That's for points. To the arrow shape. 6 column, 1st row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Orange accent 2. Yeah. Okay. All right. So so I selected the shape. I clicked Drawing Tools Format, and now I'm looking for outline. So I came over to this one that says outline, and to select it, it says 1st row, 6 column up to themes. This is themes. So this is the 1st row and 6 column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th row. Rows are up and down, but it's from the 1st column. So that one. Sorry, columns are up and down, so it's from the 1st row. This one. So that, shoot. Oh, maybe I needed to do the weight first. Instead of 3-point. All right, so let's go in here again. Outline. Weight. 3-point. No. Either I didn't follow what she said correctly. No, wait a minute. Wait. Did she have me go in here? God, I don't know now. 3-point outline using the orange accent 2 of the theme colors. But let's see if that's the same one. 6th, 1st row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's called, no, it's definitely not in there. All right, so not, oh wait, I got to select it first. Okay, not in there. 3-point outline. 3-point outline. Align. That. Wrap. No. Align. No. Outline. But this says text outline. It's just saying outline. I mean, to me, it's this one. But you know what? I'm really taking too long now, so I'm going to hit observe this time instead of practice. So observe. So now I've done one of each.
You can add an outline to a shape and change its color, weight, and line style.
Okay.
Click the shape to select it.
Now remember, she's going to do it for me, though, this time the whole way.
Click the Drawing Tools Format tab. In the Shape Styles group, click the Shape Outline button.
She's going to do it all and tell us at the same time. I think we did that.
Word displays the Shape Outline gallery. Click the orange accent 2 outline color, 6th column, 1st row of the Theme Colors palette. Word adds an outline to the shape. Click the Shape Outline button again.
I don't know if I did that or if I was on another. I think it was on text outline.
Weight.
Okay, and then wait. So that should be all right.
Word displays a gallery of weights to apply to the outline.
I'm going way too slow now.
3 point.
Oh, she's going to do that. Okay. All right.
Word increases the weight of the outline to 3 point.
I'm going to try to do everything else now on my own again. All right. Apply. So click your shape. Go to Format under Drawing Tools. Shape Outline. So let me pull this up again. Shape Outline to right about here. So 3-point outline to that using orange accent to 6 column 1st row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for sure, this is what we want. Orange accent 2. So we click it. All right. So now it's done. And then click Shape Outline again. I don't remember what I had done, but either way, then there's weight under it. So weight, and we want 3 point. So you go down to where you see 3 PT. So 3 point. All right. Okay. Done. Don't have time to repeat that because I want to, I got to get going here. Add the text client service to the yellow star shape. Well, to add text to a shape, all you got to do is click the shape and just type. So client, whoops, and spell it right, of course. Client service. I didn't even enter it. Entered when I got to the E when I spelled it correct. Okay, so that one's done. So now I'll go to module 4. So now module 3. So I've done 8, 8, and 8. And remember, module 3 got us up to, I think, 111, I said. So when I go to module 4, there should be 15 more. I think that's what it was, but we'll see. I told you for sure 126. So let's see. 15, yeah. All right, but I'm going to do 8 of them to get to the 32 I said. All right, delete the cover page. So to delete a cover page is kind of a weird thing. You click on your insert tab because to do a cover page, you got to find a cover page and there's an insert option. See, so you click insert and here's cover page. But we don't want to add one, we want to delete. So I'm going to look for the down arrow, see what choices there are. And here's remove current cover page. So that's delete. So I'm going to remove it. Done. Okay. Number 2, in the document heading. So this is the heading. So select that. Expand the character spacing of the words project description. Okay, so I selected that. And they want me to expand the character spacing. Character spacing is an advanced feature of font. So here's the font group. And because it's advanced, I'll probably find it in the down arrow here where it says font. So I'll click it. And it's advanced. So I'm going to go to advanced. And they want me character spacing right here. And they want to expand the character spacing. So here is spacing. It's normal. We want expanded. Okay, so there's expanded. And they want it to be expanded by 1.2 points. What this will basically mean is that the project description that I'm now hovering on from the left instruction box, there would be more space between all them letters. That's what that means. Make it 20% wider in effect. All right, so it says by 1 point, but I'm going to say 0.2, 1.2, and then say OK. All right, that's number 2. Let's see if I can finish this relatively soon. Print only the second body paragraph. Well, that's pretty easy. So the second body paragraph, they're even telling us where it begins. So Carter employees. So here's Carter employees. So right there, okay. And then they're saying through to managers to technicians. Here's managers to technicians. So in other words, they want that whole section right here. This is the selection. So print only, yeah, and they're saying it's second body paragraph actually. So this is the first body paragraph right there. This is the second, this is the third, etc. So second body paragraph selected. And then your print is file. We want to print a section. So all pages, no. Print selection. The selection is what we just selected. So now we got print selection. The document use all other defaults. And then you just click print. Done. All right, so that was number 3. Number 4. Let's see. Demote the develop project requirements list item and then promote the planning list item. So when they say demote, that means move it to the right. When they say promote, that means move it to the left. So they're saying demote, which means, again, move it to the right. The words that say develop project requirements. So this one. So right up here, if you click to the left of D in develop and then demote. So then up here in the paragraph group, these top 2 buttons, we want to make it further away from the margin. So it's going to be this right arrow. And see now develop moved in it. So it's demoted. And then so it didn't go because there's another step. So they want me to promote planning. So planning's in bold, kickoff meetings is in bold. So maybe in that regard, it's easier. So I'm clicking to the left of the P in planning and in the paragraph group this time, instead of demote, which is increase the indent, that means it moves more to the right. I want to decrease the indent so it'll move to the left. So that's this one. And now planning went to the left. Okay, done. Number 5. All right, we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 to go. Hopefully I can do this in 5 minutes. Use the navigation pane to promote. Okay, so the same thing, but now we're doing it in a different view. So when they say use a particular pane, you have to see the pane. So you go to view, click the view tab, and then what do we want to view? Navigation pane. So here, right here, navigation pane, click on it. And now we have a navigation pane here. And they want me to promote the heading works cited. So here's works cited. To promote from this navigation pane, you can do it by right clicking. So if you right click on works cited, and then you want to promote. So right click, the choice promote, and you notice it says go to the left, which means it'll then go over where measures and project description and overview are. So promote, now it's over there. And then demote, the one called current situation, which is this one. So right click on that one and click demote. Done. Number 6, 3 to go. I really got to get it going. This is longer than it should be. Sort the bulleted list in ascending alphabetic order. I think most of you know how to do, hopefully, sorting, but if not, no big deal. Obviously, just watch. So they're giving the big clue is they want to sort the whole bulleted list. So these things that have the little circles, that's a bulleted list. So we select them like that. All right, so we select them. Now, on our home tab, which is where the cursor is, or which is where the default layout is, we want to look for something with an AZ right here, which is sort. So if we click the down arrow on sort, how do we want to sort by? Ascending alphabetic order. And they're saying sort the list. This is the list. So it's not going to be in here because paragraphs, these are technically called paragraphs too. So that is what we want, but it's descending and we want ascending. Okay, so click ascending. And that just means then that the A's would be first, then the B's, the C's, the D's, the F's, etc. All right, so paragraphs ascending and then okay. All right, number 7. Without clicking and dragging, change the height of the team member row to exactly 0.4 inches, and then change the width of the team member column in the table to 1.5 inches. All right, so what we got to just do is basically click in this section. So if you just click anywhere up here, but actually they said team member. So even though all this is team member, I'm just going to click on top of team member, okay? And now I want to change the row. So I want to now go to either design or layout, probably layout for rows. Okay, I think it's here, but if not, it'll be in design and I'll come back to it. So they want the team member row height to be 0.4. So click it and just type 0.4. You don't even need to put the 0. You don't need to put the double quotes. They just said type 0.4 like you see right there. I could have done 0, but I don't think I need to. So I'll leave it as 0.4, enter. All right, so it took that, and now you see it's taller. This little top row is taller. And now they want it to be exactly 1.5 inches on the width side. So right now it says 1.13. So click it, type 1.15, enter. Oh, no good. No good. All right, so let's try again. Without clicking and drag, change the height of the team member row. Oh, you know what? Because it's the whole row, maybe I shouldn't have just clicked here. Let me select the whole row then. So I click and drag over. So it's all selected. Let me try it this way. All right. Okay, here I got a 0.4 as the height. That might be because that part they took as being correct, but they didn't let me get credit on the other one. So let me just go to the other one where they want 1. Oh, you know, actually, I said 1.15. Look, it's 1.5. So I typed 1.15, but that's not what they said. 1.5. So what I did the first time is probably fine. Enter it. Nope. Yeah, now it's not right because it doesn't want that in that area. All right, so let me get out of here again. Do it this way again. Get all the way over if I can. Okay, that's left of the T all the way to there. So height, row height. It's not saying row though. Let's see, cell margins. I mean, it's saying cell size. To me, that is whatever. Let me say 0.4, 0.4, although it took that one. No, it did not. All right, I'm going to get out of it by going to number 6 and then back to it to see it. It'll start again. 6, because I think where I just was, it was then, because it marked it wrong, it let whatever I had done first, though, be right. So I'm going to do it the way I did it the first time, which is just click in that row. So I clicked anywhere here where it says team member, just to try it this way. So team member, and it's either design. I don't see anything on heights from design, so it should be layout. And to me, cell size, unless there's something that says row. Let's see, row for height. That's insert. That's inserting a row. That's inserting a row. That's inserting a column. That's inserting a column. So it's none of that. It's not auto fit. So this thing here, and I'm going to say 0.4 and enter. Okay. And then make this one 1.15. 1.5 again. I keep 1.5. All right, is what they want, and enter. Just enter. What's going on? Okay. I got to do that one more time just because even though it messed up or I messed up, whatever, let me click it again because that was kind of weird. So I think the second time I said I just clicked anywhere in the row. Remember, team member row is all this from left to right. But I'm clicking right where it says team member, but I purposefully did not click to the left of it. I'm just clicking somewhere in it, so it's in it. All right. And then I went to layout. Design didn't work. And here it's these things. So you click the height. And it tells you it's a row, actually, but if you just look at this, that means rows. Widths means columns, going that way. So this part here, 0.4. So 0.4. The important thing is always to type what they say, though. And again, I typed 1. Maybe because I saw 1.13. So when I saw that and I typed, they said 1.5. And obviously, I left probably the 1 and I just made it to a 5. So, but they want 1.5. So 1.5 and then enter. Done. All right, so last one. This is longer than I wanted. I apologize. Sort the table in ascending order, first by team member and then by client. So the difference this time with what they did the last time is they're saying the table. So to select a table, you click this table, this like there's a plus sign right there. If I click it, that's the whole table. So I'm going to click on that. So now that's all the table. And when I do that, I've got table tools. This time it's called table tools. And they want me to sort. So in table tools, I'll just click the sort button. Okay. And now they want me to sort it by team member. So sort by team member. Click that to team member. Ascending, it's already ascending. I didn't click ascending. So you just change that to team member. And then by client. Here's a then by. That means a second sort. So in case there's a tie between two names or words, whatever, under team member, and then they're saying next one is client. So client, okay, and okay. All right, so I've done 8 tasks for all 4 modules. I'm going to get out of here and go ahead and, I'm going to get out of there that way. All right, and go back here, and I shall end this session. Thank you very, very much. I hope you learned. Have a great day. Work